all praise to Yahweh Shimmy Shai. Alright, yeah, this is gonna be like another like quick installment. It's like another episode of like Truth Hacks, basically. You know, it's just like something that came to mind as far as like you know, like this has to do with like just like coming up with lessons, coming up with like ideas for lessons and all that. Or you know, and of course like you know, just like the spirit like gets on you like to like go into a certain topic. You know, of course like or you have it's like all these like current events that you break down like through the scriptures and all that. All right, and let's see. All right, so I'm gonna get Romans 13 and 11. All right, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. Or you know, and as far as like you know, like last year was like the year of the push and all that. All right, we see you know, like through like we're dealing with prophecy. All right, so we know that you know, like the Lord's going to return at any moment. You know, there's only a few like it's just like boiling up to those like few more prophecies. Or you know, as far as like Kim Jong-un. All right, with all these like missile like ICBM testing. All right, and just like things like just like not really like giving a fuck about like all these like sanctions and everything like that. All right, just like doing what he wants to do and all that. All right, and admitting that he has the capability to shoot missiles over here. All right, and things along that line. So you know, all right, they're all you know, there's always something to talk about. There's always something to go into when you deal with the volume of the book. All right, and all right, basically, you know, like through the spirit, I'm just gonna just like share with you a few things, or you know, that you can do as far as like you know, like all consistently doing lessons, like always having a subject to go into. All right, or you know, and things along that line. Like one of the first things you can do, all right, is just you can always just like deal with precepts within like a specific book. So I remember like there was, I think it was like might have been like a camp member. I think it was in like the DC area. Like he had like a channel called like GMS, the Sound of the Apocrypha, which only dealt with scriptures like solely from the Apocrypha, and dealt with all the meat and edification within like the precepts that were found in those books. All right, so you can always have like shows that like carry that theme. Like you know, I try to do like you know, like just like deal with like scriptures that only had to do with like quotes of Yahweh Shai, and then move from there. Then you know, that's a basis for like your lesson, and then like you can get like just like other precepts and all that, you know, and then it just, you know, like the spirit turns and it just turns into like just like something like greater and longer than you thought it would be. All right, so you know, as far as like you can have like just like different like themes and all that. You can have like quick hits. It's like, well, just like one scripture, break it down. All right, that's really good for you. Like if you're like a proselyte, you're like first like coming in and all that. All right, you're not that like deep and like well versed, but you still, because since you still know whatever you know, like you have to like or you basically have to like teach it to edify someone else. All right, and all right, the other thing I wanted to talk about was all right, you know, you can just like plan to do a lesson like Lord willing, like you know, before and after work. All right, before and after camp. You know, the apostles had that and this isn't anything like new. All right, but or you know, and the apostles and then like the other like camps followed suit. You know, with the like the GMS in transit, prophesying on the way, on the way to camp, or and then like on the way back from camp. You know, there were like certain camps that you know, like did that and all that. All right, and then you know, what I try to do every week. All right, is just or you know, I don't really like just like since like I'm usually like drive alone, like I just like do a lesson in the car and then like a walk and talk on the way back and forth, instead of like driving and talking and all that. All right, but or yeah, like I'm just like plan to have a lesson prepared like before and after camp. All right, and or since like once like all like our camp members, like you can follow suit as well. All right, like wherever, like from wherever you just like park at camp or whoever you like link up with and walk on the way to camp. You guys can always like you can always do a walk and talk lesson like on the way there. All right, and also so yeah, another like cool thing, another Yapa thing that like the Mississippi camp does, like they'll pull members like aside. All right, and then it's called like with like I think it's called like the GMS like life lesson and all that. Or and they do a quick lesson while they're holding posts at camp. All right, so as far as like just like that won't only like it'll like exceed more than fulfill like the quota from the decree and all that, but or that's it's just like something you shouldn't just be like doing lessons in order to alright, just like fulfill like that quota. You should just like alright, those are just some like suggestions to always be like constantly like putting like the truth out, alright, just to like like supplement like alright, that sense of like discipline like you should have or like strive to have, alright, and pray for. Or but yeah, but with that I want to say all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and Shalom.